Hello YouTube, Game Freaks video here with Stardew Valley, a farm-style game, a spiritual successor to Harvest Moon, and, well, a game that has quickly become near and dear to my heart. So while I go and get this avatar for us set up, what should the favorite thing be? Sure, why not? Don't know why it's set the default for cats. Probably because internet loves cats, but I am definitely a dog person. And now, of course, being a game, made on Steam, internet, 21st century, there is, of course, a Dragon Ball Z reference. We're gonna go with that hairstyle. I really don't care that much about what my character looks like, but, I'll at least try to make him look a little nice. Considering we're all here, really, for farming. The greatest of all sports and activities I know. Why they don't have it in the Olympics yet is beyond me. Alright, now let's see. What farm shall we have? Honestly, I feel like going with a Riverland farm because well, did I really just do that? Oh, that's fantastic. Barely starting, I've already screwed the pooch. That is amazing. Still going with fire. Yep, still going with Riverland Farm. Alright. That was embarrassing. But I'm still keeping that in. Hey, Woody. Ugh, guess work's been tough since Pixar stopped making Toy Story 4. I'm actually kidding. Toy Story 4 is still in development. And it's totally gonna happen. Alright, but yeah, I didn't want to talk during that one cutscene since, it's like the only one in the game. And no, this game will not resume until I click on the envelope, so why bother waiting? Dear Michael, if you are reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I lost sight of what mattered most in life, real connections with other people and nature. So I dropped everything and moved to a place I truly belong. I've enclosed a deed to that place, my pride and joy, Illinois Farm. It's located in Stardew Valley on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This was my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honor the family name, my boy. Good luck. Love, Grandpa. P.S. If Louis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will ya? Not the most seamless of transitions, but hey, it'll get the job done, I suppose. Psst! The theme for this game is nature. Has it sunk in yet? I mean, it's pretty obvious. They literally spell it out in the first, 3 minutes. And also, Joja Mart, totally not Walmart. Totally not. Hello, Robin. Something tells me I'm going to be visiting your shop a lot then. I'm going to need a lot of upgrades. Holy crap, this is a pile. Yikes. I don't blame you, me. A bit overgrown is a bit of an understatement. I mean, it's like 5 hurricanes went through this place. Little dedication equals about a month of in-game time, I'm betting. Oh, great. Just what I want for a housewarming gift. An old man in my house. Ah, you're the guy Grandpa said to say hi to. Uh, my dad Grandpa says hi. He wants to know how's it hanging. Yes, I wouldn't be here if I wasn't. AKA a piece of pile shit. That's right, pile shit. I'm with Robin on that one. That was already part of the plan. Yep, and just like that, the first day that we'd have to, do stuff is taken away from us. Because that's how every Harvest Moon-esque game is. Oh yeah, first day of the year? You're not getting it. You're gonna let the 5-minute cutscene play out and then, bam, next day. Rise and shine. And of course, like every other Harvest Moon game, you only have one chance to save, and that's when you go to bed. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Oh boy. This is smaller than the default house in the default farm. A beautiful day, alright. I'm going to go to the options real quick. Auto run. Always want that on. Placement tile indicator. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to put all this audio down a little bit. Alright. And turn off vibration. No. Alright, so no one's going to be up until around 9 o'clock, so we're just basically going to be chopping down trees, clearing out weeds, and breaking boulders. Very entertaining gameplay, I know. Alright, now, usual fare for any Harvest Moon-esque game is that green bar over there is our stamina meter. That basically determines how many times we can, do a certain action or any variation of actions until we hit 0. Once that bar hits 0, if we do any actions after that, presumably my character will collapse, but I've never been to that point where they have collapsed, thankfully. Because if you collapse, you lose all the progress you can make the rest of that day. And then also, if you're unlucky, end up paying a fee. A fee as in to get to the doctor's office. Now, this cave right here, ignore it for now. This will all come back into place in the summer, if my memory serves me correctly. I've only ever played one other file of this game, and that one I'm on year 3. So, I'm not a complete novice, but then again, I also haven't done everything this game has to offer. I'm going to be leaving that grass. It's all the flowery stuff. Not this stuff, these are weeds. But this stuff right here that I'm in is grass. I'm going to leave it, because later on, it'll be very important. But it's not going to be until we construct a silo. So many weeds. Huh. And it looks like it's about time to go and start introducing ourselves to everyone in town. And, buy crops and everything so we can start making some money. Just want to clear all these stones out first, because I want maximum room. It's not a cherry tree per se, but I could get used to calling myself George Washington. And get used to these dumb jokes, because I will never stop making them. Alright. That should be good. Now, one thing you're going to want to do, if you haven't played this game, and are planning on it, or if you have already played this game and forgot, that's a funny thought right there, pick up anything you can forage for. Because not only can you use them as gifts, there is a skill for foraging. And that is basically spoiling everyone we can meet in the game, right there. But, let's... Oh, hello, Gus! Yep, chef and owner of the Star Drop Saloon, right over here. That's obviously where you're going to go to socialize at night. Lewis's birthday, that's Haley. Vincent's a little boy. Pam is... She's special, let's put it that way. Shane, Emily, Pierre, the shopkeeper, who we're going to see right now. Alright, first thing we're going to want to do is buy a whole... I forgot the inventory is so lacking this part of the game. Oh well. This is Pierre's daughter, Abigail. she likes to eat minerals. And this is Marnie. She is going to be in charge of the ranch right south of our farm, and that's where we're going to be buying our livestock and also the food for them too, if we can't cut down grass. Now, first thing we want to do, buy as many partnership as we can. Alright, because there is a reason for this, I swear, and I'm going to go show you it right now. Because if we go all the way up here, this is the community center. Locked right now, but it's going to be very important later on. And it's going to be how we're going to be progressing in the game. Whatever it wants, we'll do. Ah, mixed seeds. They're a special kind of seed. You can't buy them. They're seasonal, as in they will grow the seasonal foraging fruits you can find on the ground. Oh, hey Harvey. Local doctor, right next door to us. Fortunately, no one's in there now, but hey. I don't want to introduce too many people, mostly because I want to go back to the farm and, get more stuff done on there. But, may as well introduce yourself some of the bachelorettes. Not gonna lie, Emily, your face is kind of creepy. But yeah, that's the other thing. You can't enter someone's room until you're friends with them. And in this game, you're considered friends when you have 2 hearts with them. Obviously, we can't go in anyone's room right now. But later on, we'll go to the saloon, and that's where we'll be able to meet a good majority of the people. Aside from Gus and Emily. In this house, the artist Leah lives. We'll see Leah later on, but for now, back to the farm. Ooh, and there's more foraging. I can go there later on. Don't want to waste too much time getting all this stuff. Yeah, this rock is too hard for us to pick apart now. Oh. We're going to have to wait until we can upgrade our axe to break it. Same with these stumps with our regular axe. Based on my experience, the best time to upgrade your equipment is actually to wait until winter, because, spoilers, the blacksmith, he will take all of your equipment for 2 days when you upgrade each individual piece. And obviously, if you're, upgrading the watering can, that means all your crops are going to be dead way before you get the upgraded watering can. And for obvious reasons, that's bad, because who wants to be watering crops for 2-3 days, and I have no aim, and then suddenly losing everything because you didn't know that you would lose it for so long. Factor in the autosave for this game, and yeah, that's trouble right there. Alright, so yeah, we're sitting at 22 energy. Our character is basically going to drop dead in like 5 seconds. So I'm going to let it off on there for now. But let's do some crafting, shall we? Let's see. Alright. Fences and gates, they can use to gate off things you don't want, animals or people getting in the way of for whatever reason. Luckily, we won't need those for right now. But, that'll be more important later on. However, campfire, that strikes my fancy. Because I could use a light source later on. I'm actually going to make that. Let's find a place to set this down. Yeah, right there. And bam, you can't tell right now, but, once night falls in about 2-3 hours, in game time, of course, we'll be able to see how much light this actually gives off. But let's go and pick up that vegetable slash fruit slash weed we saw down there by Marnie's ranch, because that looks like it could be interesting. That's the horseradish. Yep, wild horseradish. Now, something I didn't figure out my first time playing until a few days into spring. I'm not entirely sure it'll be up by this point, but there are leeks, another forageable item that you can find growing around here. Yeah, see? So what we're going to do is we're going to say hasta la vista to the weeds and fiber, and spring onion. Oh, I was wrong. Some professional player I am. Yeah. Free money, basically, in the beginning of the game, where money is very scarce. Because you gotta get more money, to buy more stuff, to make more money. And of course, to befriend people and everything. Because it's not a Harvest Moon game, either in spirit or in actuality, unless you have to bribe your way into people's hearts with presents. And some of these people have expensive tastes. Like Emily back there, one of her favorite items to get is diamond. And that's not something we're going to be getting for a long time. And that sells for 500 a pop, so yeah, that's a lot of money, especially for this point in the game. That's basically all 25 parsnips we bought. I'm going to just dump these for now because, I'm not going to need those particularly. And also, we are very, very stressed with our inventory space right now. So the more we can dump off, the better. Now, I'm hoping to find a certain thing on the road that I want to show you guys before we're done for the day. However, it's just a matter of if they actually spawn or not. Oh, but get this guy really quick. This is Sebastian. My main file, he gets really difficult for me to befriend, especially because I never talk to him, because usually by the time he's coming out at night, I'm going to bed. I mean, it's not like I really chose so much as I wanted a free place to live outside of Walmart. I mean, have you seen their cubicles? There's a skeleton in one of those guys. That skeleton was named Jim. I like Jim. He was my friend. Oh, and this is Robin's daughter. She also likes diamond. These girls ain't nothing but gold diggers. Or technically diamond diggers, I guess, but, still applies. And now off to the saloon, get buddy-buddy with some more of our townspeople, and then end it off there. Alright. Clint is the blacksmith. He'll be in charge of upgrading our equipment. This is Shane. He self-medicates with alcohol. Fun. Yeah, Pam is an alcoholic and she's also a drunkard. And this does come into play with her daughter, who is a romance option, if you are so inclined. Though, thankfully Stardew Valley is inclusive of all types, so you can be basically omnisexual. Unless you're trying to go for the kids, in which case you are not, catered to in any way, shape, or form. Unless you get off to giving them ice cream. Which would be really, really weird. But, that's the end of the first day on Stardew Valley. Oh, what the? Oh. Oh, we got a free 15 parsnips. Huh. Oh well. Already spent the money, already planted them. Night, guys. Yeah, and at the end of every day, everything you put in the shipping bin will be counted up, totaled, and how much money you'll make each night. And now, we shall begin our second day of spring next time. Later.